Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Abraham Hernandez makes his big league debut right after this. Zach Greinke will be on the mound for the Astros. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll. Offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Nero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a waste pitch there. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he fouls this one off. lifted into the air to shallow center. Springer on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Career line against Greinke. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Chapman is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness. His reaction time is unparalleled. Able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0-1 the count. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. One and one.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2 out.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2 out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. A.J. Polk gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in for Houston, George Springer. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Olsen is there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. Top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
Stepping up now, Jose Altuve, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Here's Michael Brantley. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Roll, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Next up for the Astros, Jordan Alvarez. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Altuve on second. Brantley on at first with 2 down. And that misses 1-1. Alvarez is 21 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Altuve rounds the corner and is headed home. And the lead.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him to chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
1-0 the count. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The set and the 2-2. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. Houston leads this one 1-0. So now it's Mark Canha, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Greinke's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Chris Davis now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Maldonado gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Astros lead it 1-0. Striding in, Abraham Hernandez, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that mate. Oh, and he misses it. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Got to wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Martin Maldonado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Laureano arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Barreto fields cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Austin Allen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Allen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Well, in most parks, there's usually a spot down the line or somewhere else where you can get a cheapy home run. But he knocked this one out of the deepest part of the park. There's nothing cheap about that one.
Batting 9.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Laureano is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. We played 2 1/2, all even now at 1-1. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Altuve. He reached on a single in his first try.
Altuve.
First pitch of the at bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike. To left field and deep. Look at this. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. A solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
3-2 full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. No outs, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, left field.
1 out now in the Houston third, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out.
The batter,
next will be the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We're through 3 here in the Space City. 2-1 Houston. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
2-1. This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. Striding in for Oakland, Mark Canha. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! It's a solo shot for Mark Canha, number 21 for him on the season, as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
In now, Chris Davis.
Davis.
A ball and no strikes. Davis. sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A bouncer to the left side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Chris Bassett answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Bassett, 30 years of age. He was a 16th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Kenna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next for the Astros.
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Into the box now, Abraham Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's set. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. Think about
here to open the AB in there for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We're through 4, and Houston's taken a 3-2 lead. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Piscotty.
Greinke steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Maldonado has it, and he makes the throw to first. Piscotty is retired, and there's one away.
The batter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Austin Allen. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. On its way is pitch number 75. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Franklin Barreto. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Softly hit out to short. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail 3-2. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
George Greinke.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Simeon charging in on it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alex Bregman.
Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. They're up 3-2. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Hit in the air out to right. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the sixth. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category. And sure enough, his name is right there at the top. So stepping in, Ramon Laureano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Semien leads off second with nobody out. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Matt Chapman.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Fouled off. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Brantley is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. The A's strand one. They're down 3-2. Now the Astros designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. And deep toward the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting,
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13. Abraham.
Now at the plate, Abraham Hernandez. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Chapman trying to get there. Alvarez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
The right fielder.
Abraham Hernandez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
2 out with the man at first. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 4 and the A's 2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Leading off for Oakland, the left fielder.
Now batting, Mark Canha. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Greinke's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Hernandez takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And there's ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Robbie Grossman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Grossman.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Brantley has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Astros 4 and the A's 2. Robbie Grossman will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Jose Altuve will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Joaquin Soria comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. He's set, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. He's running. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Barehanded for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. plate, Austin Allen comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
And he takes a called strike. 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Presley has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 2-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 10.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball,
here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Digging in, Matt Chapman. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And that misses for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Brantley. He'll see what he can do leading off the home
The
eight.
left fielder, Michael.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. On he pops it up. Chapman in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter.
Ready
Jordan.
once again. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Up
3 for
next to
4.
the Astros,
He's looking locked
the
in.
first baseman, Greinke.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Houston as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
For the Astros, number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. His career history with Roberto Ozuna is 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ozuna, just 24 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A 1 pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready on 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to third. Hernandez has it on to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder, Mark Canha.
Settling in now, Mark Canha. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Back goes Reddick on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Into the box, Chris Davis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Davis waits on the 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. And he gets struck called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Astros took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Zach Greinke earns his 8th victory of the season. Roberto Ozuna records the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. Victorious Astros